I'm making this video on the 12th of April 2018. Something has been happening since last July, so July 2017, but I've been noticing the trend of it really lifting itself. It is about nurses, and it is about how nurses are struggling to find a job because they cannot register themselves with their registering body. And one of the things that holds them back obviously is the English language score. I have been noticing this trend where people have been sitting back, they're doing their course, and they're focused obviously on the course and the outcomes of that particular course. However, what they're not focusing on at that time is the other requirements that go hand in hand for that registration. English language is one of those core requirements, and you are required to score an equivalent of 7 bands in IELTS or a B in OET in each of the areas. It is much better that you start working on it earlier. Now, this is coming from someone who has consulted many clients who are now registered nurses and working happily their way into the hospitals and the nursing homes and other places. At the same time, it is from many student stories that I hear and how they have been struggling to find employment because they are very close to their registration. They have finished their course. They are getting into this vacuum, if you like, where after finishing the course, the college that was placing them has stopped placing them because the college is now placing new students. They approach different places of employment like hospitals, nursing homes, and they don't want to keep them because they're so close to their registration, they don't want to hire them to start with. The reason there is obviously the employer is sitting back there and thinking, well, if I hire this person, they get their registration in a month's time and they move on, I don't have them. So they're looking at the longevity of employment, which is fair enough. How do you handle this? How do you deal with this though? What do you do to change the situation for yourself? Now, you will have to do something about it, and you will have to do something about it probably whilst you're doing your course. Maybe towards the end of your course, maybe in the middle of the course, somewhere during that time, you have to keep this particular English language requirement in mind and start doing something about it. What do? You do a test and get your score. Before you do that, you obviously prepare for the test. They're quite expensive tests. There is no point going in there and spending that money without being prepared for it. Get an understanding, take some coaching, and be very prepared for the test. PTE is one of the most popular tests to take, and I have consulted many students who have taken OET and IELTS many times before prior to coming over to PTE and getting their results there later on once they take the test. So look at the PTE test, see what it takes for you to score a 7 bands in there. Talk to some professionals there in that particular area, in that particular industry, and see how they can assist you in achieving your desired score. All the best to all of you.